Chat.
Yeah, boy.
Jeez, looking clean, bro. Looking clean.
He's by.
Let's put the chat UI up in there.
Audio source AirPods. Let me change that.
Okay.
As well. Settings. You still hear me all right? Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing.
It's resizing quickly.
Do you hear me all right?
It's coming through on your back end feed, isn't it?
I can see on the live stream as well.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh shit. Settings, audio source, AirPods.
I think you need to change your microphone to your headphones or something in
Default. How about now?
Control room.
How about now?
Because I think you put your headphones on, innit?
Yeah. How about now?
So your microphone's gone. I think once you put the headphones in, I think it switched. It might have not switched your microphone.
Testing, testing. Testing. Check. Oh, all right. Let me change it back to.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, sweet.
All right, cool. We can go live.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. I'm gonna go live. I've pressed to go live.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we're live. I think we're feeding through. We're gonna double check. Yeah, we're gonna double check. We should be seeing live. Let me check your channel, Tommy, just to see on my phone if you are live, which I believe you are.
Can you still hear me okay, yeah?
Yeah, I can still hear you good.
Sweet.
Hello. So I've put a message in your chat. I think I can see that it's streaming. Yeah, it's coming through.
Where am I gonna see this? You can tell your boy's new to live streaming, man.
New to live streaming, man. If people don't realize, of course, we are live streaming and just kind of reacting to what Google are announcing today with their new what do you call it, products.
Pixel 9 Pro.
Yep. So
Gemini on Android,
that's what we're working with.
Oh, so you've got,
by pulling together real knowledge about the world with your own information and the apps and services that you use every day.
Sick.
And this is only the beginning. Gemini will keep getting better as we work to make the Gemini Assistant even more capable and helpful. Let's take another look.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, got my attention casually.
It's a bit candid, this one, but bear with us. We're going to join some chat.
4, 5, 6, got all the focus, confidence, step into motion, can't resist, right in that moment.
Can you hear me?
Okay, bro.
How can I embarrass my sister during a wedding toast? But
what's the event hashtag anyway?
Okay. I think it's just usual made by Google, but I don't think there's anything else that's kind of like a specific hashtag.
2024. Made by Google. All right. We're doing this. So they're talking about this the AI stuff right now, right?
Yeah, I believe so with Gemini.
Also, I can already see that the Pixel 9 Pro XL is going to be £1,000, right?
Hi everyone. We've got some fantastic new devices to show you
The
today.
price is already, they've already listed it on
It's
their
the
live
biggest
stream.
update we've ever made to the Pixel family.
Yeah, please let us
Pixel is
know
our
if the
platform for
audio is
showcasing the
okay.
very
We're
best
still
of
kind of
Google
like
AI.
balancing things
All
out
the
to make
Gemini
sure that there's
helpfulness
no
you've seen so far is built
echoes or
right into
anything.
Pixel.
But I think
We're
we should have
going even
really
further
dialed
with
it in
Pixel
already.
9, the first phone designed
And we are
for
dual
the
live
Gemini
streaming in
era.
4K. So live streaming
full
on
stack that
Lover
Rick
of Tech,
walked you
live
through
streaming on
comes to life
GadgetsBoy.
in Pixel
We just
in
thought,
ways
yeah,
that are
let's just do a
simple
candid sit
and
down and
helpful.
kind of
We've got
see what
Tensor,
Google have
our
got,
custom
you know, in
design
terms of the
silicon
products. I
that's
think there should be
specially
about
tuned
6
for our
products
AI
being
model.
announced. 4
We've
phones,
got our latest on-device
new
model,
earbuds, and a
Gemini
watch,
Nano
if
with
I'm
multimodality.
correct or wrong.
Thanks to this
And
powerful on-device infrastructure,
to be quite
nearly
frank,
every
they're 2 months
experience
early.
across the
Usually we
phone
see
is
these kind of
powered by
launches
AI,
from Google from October.
including unique
So
features we've
it's
developed
a lot
just
of
for Pixel.
products in one go, and they're kind of sneaking
Today,
it in
we're
before,
going
you
to
know,
show you new
September
ways
period,
that on-device
which we
AI
pretty
is
much know
improving
what
your phone
happens during
calls.
that period.
New Gemini
which
powered
is
features that help you be
nuts.
more
It's a lot.
organized or be more creative. And of course, new Pixel camera features that help you get the perfect photo or video.
Okay.
But let's start with Pixel 9's new look, our biggest Pixel design
I have
progression
no idea what's
in
happening on my
years.
channel, by the way, because I don't know where to
We
be.
have 4 new phones, including
What
the
is
Yeah,
it?
gorgeous
I
new
think
Pixel 9
I've just
and the
basically I've
reimagined
put it on the
Pixel
scene
9
where
Oh,
it's
I
full
see.
screen,
And
Yeah, I
we've heard
kinda
from
and
see
then
it.
it's
users
both
that
me
just
and you on
because
the
they want a
left and the
Pro
right
phone
at the bottom on
doesn't
the
necessarily
live
mean
stream.
they want a big
yeah.
phone.
I see
And
that, I
then
see that.
when the
So for the
chats
first
come
time,
in,
you can
I can
choose
just
between
pop it
Pixel
up,
9 Pro and Pixel 9 Pro
so you can
XL
see that the chat will
without
come up from my
compromises.
side, and I'll just pop it up for people
They've
to
just,
just say
they've just
hi
shown the
and hello.
device.
Same incredible display, sleek design, premium craftsmanship,
That looks good,
processing
though.
power, and the same Pro Pixel camera. All of our new Pixel 9 phones feature a
What do you
completely
make of that
re-engineered,
camera
sculpted
bump?
design that's not only stunning to look at, but
Funny enough,
optimized for
I just
feel
posted a
and hand,
reaction video that just
compactness,
went
and
live as well.
durability.
I think
Nice.
this
Thanks
is
to
a
the
really
luxurious
brave
metal frame
progression,
with its
because
seamless rounded
if you remember
corners and the
before,
scratch
the
resistant
camera
flat
island was
Gorilla
attached to
Glass
the
Opus
actual
2.
physical frame,
The
so they've
Pixel 9
removed
phones
it,
are twice
made
as
it
durable as the
round,
previous
and it kind of
generation
stands on
to
its
withstand
own.
the inevitable
And I feel like that's
accidental
kind of like a
drops.
statement piece to say that, yo, we're bringing even
Pixel
more
9
to the
has an even
camera,
brighter
you
Actua
know.
display.
So I'm really
Yeah,
eager to
yeah,
see
yeah.
what they're
Models
bringing
use
to
our
the camera.
Super Actua displays. Both are the best and brightest displays in their classes.
I still don't like the fact that it's a glossy edge
Underneath that
rather
bright
than a
display,
matte
there's
edge,
a
in
new
my personal
ultrasonic
opinion.
sensor for
I
fingerprint
agree.
unlock. That's now 50%
Because you know what it is?
softer.
That edge
And
just
as we
cheapens it a
always
little
do,
bit.
we've developed a diverse collection of striking colors.
You know what I mean?
One thing that they just said now
Let's
is the
take a look at the
fingerprint
magic
scanner is
inside of our
faster
Pixel
by
9
50%.
phones.
So
Across
hopefully
the
it's
full lineup,
ultrasonic.
they have some
Hopefully.
serious horsepower with hardware that's designed and tuned right here at Google to get the most out of our Gemini models. The new Google Tensor G4 chip, our 4th generation
Tensor
processor,
G4?
is our fastest and most efficient yet.
I'm waiting until when they
It's
get to the
designed to
G6 so I
improve
can play
everyday
that
use
song.
cases. So web browsing, streaming
Like
on
a
YouTube,
G6,
taking
like
a
a
photo,
G6.
and shooting a video are smoother, with less of a hit to your battery. We custom developed Tensor G4 working hand in hand with Google DeepMind. So the industry's top AI research team is collaborating
battery they
directly
need
on
to
the silicon
really
for
dial
Pixel
in, man. So
and
I'm
optimizing
really
it for
hoping it
Google's
pays off.
latest advanced models.
Bro, it's the
Including our
era
latest
of
on-device
AI.
model.
So
Pixel 9 is the first phone to launch with Gemini Nano with multimodality,
Okay.
the most
Gemini
capable
Nano.
on-device AI model ever shipped on a phone.
oh wow,
In
so
fact,
they're gonna have
it's
on
3
device.
times
If you
more
like
capable and
Snapdragon,
sophisticated than the Gemini Nano
how
model we
they've got
shipped just
the
9 months
NPUs
ago
like
on Pixel 8 Pro.
Yeah, you got to, man, because
Even with this
you know how
increase
some
in
of these
size
features
and
that we
complexity,
use,
the
and
TPU in Tensor
I don't
G4
remember
can
if
generate
you
an
remember how it was like
industry-leading
taking on
mobile
to
output
buffer
rate
and
of up
load
to 45
to remove
tokens per
certain
second.
objects or do certain things. If
That's
this
more
is
than
going to
double
speed it up,
Pixel 8's
then
peak rate with
yeah,
Gemini
I'm
Nano.
for it.
We've also upgraded the memory
45
across the
tops.
entire Pixel 9 family, with 12 gigabytes of RAM for Pixel 9,
Yeah,
and the Pro
trillion
models come with
operations per
16
second. This is
gigabytes.
all just.
oof,
This
16
is
gigabytes.
I
of
don't
RAM.
know.
Tensor,
Me,
Gemini
let's see.
Nano, and your phone's
16
memory
gigs of
work
RAM now for the
together,
Pro
so
models. That's
generative AI on
crazy.
Pixel is
The fact that
faster
they've
Let's
even
go.
and
done that,
intelligent.
that's so
And your
unlike
phone will
Google.
be
That's
able to
crazy.
keep up with future AI advances too. And amazingly, we've packed in all this AI goodness while improving thermals and battery performance. We're introducing a new vapor chamber in Pixel 9 Pro, a more
Okay.
advanced cooling
This should be nice
technology
and
to make
cool
sure
as
your
well.
phone can maintain peak performance even when it's working hard for you.
Oh, they've actually put a vapor chamber in there
And
now.
thanks to optimizations
yeah.
across
Oh,
Tensor,
bro, I can't wait to
AI,
battery
and
test this.
software,
Nah.
Pixel 9 phones deliver
Okay, 20%
significantly
longer
more
battery if they're confident about this one, these are big statements.
Someone already says G5 next year.
Are also the first Android phones to include our new satellite
Yes, we got King
SOS.
J in the house, man. What
So
you
you can
saying,
contact
Jay?
emergency
What's good?
responders.
The world of
and
tech
share
loves
your
that, man.
location,
As soon as a new one
even
comes
with
out,
Polestar.
I'm waiting for the next one. G5,
Oh.
It's the
G5.
kind of feature we hope you never need, but it lets you go
Hi,
off
bro,
the
from
grid
India.
with the
I
assurance
followed you
that the
since
grid
1
is there
year
if you need
from
it.
30k subs. That's
Satellite
mad. We're like
SOS will be
63 now,
available
man. I
first in the
appreciate the
US on
support.
Pixel 9
King
devices,
J, yep,
regardless of
16
your
gigs of
carrier.
RAM for sure. That is true. That is us. That is that.
Now, all those Pixel enhancements are also coming to our most forward-looking, most versatile phone, Pixel 9 Pro Fold. It's the pinnacle of mobile computing, so let's
Jeez,
check it
Pixel
out.
9 Pro Fold. The name is a mouthful, bro, but I think
It's
it's
too
smart
much.
that they did that now, right? But
Why
it's
does
still
why
a
does it
mouthful.
fully
Noticeably
fold?
thinner and lighter than our first gen Fold.
Like folds
When it's
new
folded,
gen.
it has
I
the
don't know.
same size display as Pixel 9 Pro and comparable thickness too. It feels and
I think I know
functions
why.
like a phone. Then you unfold
It's
it,
because
and
it's
Pixel 9
basically
Pro Fold becomes something
it's
else
basically a
altogether.
Pixel 9 Pro but fold
An
version. So they
8-inch
want it to
tablet
be
with a big and bright,
attached
super
in terms of
actual
name,
flex
because
display.
it's going to be
It's the
basically Pixel
largest
9 Pro,
display in a
but
phone, and
a
it's
fold version.
80% brighter than the first
Does that make
generation.
sense?
Yeah, it
This
does,
big
it does, it
screen
does.
gives you so much more
Jimmy's saying
surface
there's
area
mad
for
echo.
entertainment, productivity,
hold on, let me see.
multitasking, and content creation. With Pixel 9
Yes,
Pro
Bobby.
Fold, you're getting the best of both worlds. An 8-inch tablet for power users that turns into a phone you can fit in your pocket or purse.
How's the echo now? Is it
And you're
still
getting
there,
the same
Jimmy?
Tensor G4 and 16 gigabytes of RAM to power
No,
great
basically,
new
the
features
chat is saying
that
that
are
there's
just
mad
for
echo,
foldables.
so I'm just trying to get feedback to see.
The big, beautiful
right.
phone screen
I've
pairs
got it
with
on
NFL Sunday
YouTube
Ticket
here, so
from
I don't know
YouTube
if that's
TV.
just because of me.
Check out the cool multi-view experience.
I don't think.
And
it
with
should
split
be.
screen, you can multitask across different apps at the same time. While you're watching the game, open up messages to talk some trash in the group chat.
Talk some trash.
And wait till you see what the camera can do. We'll get there in a few minutes. The new Pixel 9 phones are the only
Jay's saying he's
smartphones
not
in
a
the
fan of
world
fold
built
phones, but
specifically
I love
to
fold
connect
phones,
you to
man.
Google's AI
I
models,
love fold
both in the
phones.
data
Like,
center
you know how
and directly
we
from
have
your
to
device.
use two phones
Nearly
where we've got
every
a personal number and a
experience is
business
enhanced
line,
by Gemini,
and people
Android,
use an
Tensor,
Android and an
and the Google
iPhone. I
services you
still
use
use
every
two
day.
Android phones, one normal,
So let's
one
get to some
foldable.
demos.
That's just my combo.
Here's Alex to show you what Pixel 9 can do.
Like, I don't mind folds, man. But
Good
initially,
morning.
when I get folds,
Pixel
I'm
has
always like,
always
this
been
is it.
about
And then,
unlocking the
2
full
weeks later,
potential
I'm
of
like,
Google
okay.
AI
I
to help you find
I
what
want
you're
my other
looking
phone
for,
back because I don't really
to
use
get
the
more done,
inside
and
screen
to
as
be
much as I
more
think I would.
creative. The Pixel
Nah, I
9
feel you.
lineup is
I
no
feel you on
different.
that.
They're shipping with the new Gemini Assistant. And by combining Tensor G4 on your device with TPUs in the cloud, Pixel 9 phones introduce a unique set of helpful AI features that are only available on Pixel. I've got a lot to show you today, so let's get into
There
it.
we go. AI.
One of the most common things we do on our phone is check the weather.
Artificial
You know what we need?
It's the first thing we look
You
up
know
in
what
the
we
morning.
need? A comparison of all
So
the
we're
AI.
using AI to
Like
make that
Google's
experience
version of
much
AI,
more helpful
Samsung's
and
version,
delightful.
and then
With the new
Apple's
Pixel weather.
intelligence. Just compare
Let's use it to get
which
a
one's the
live
most
look at the
intelligent
weather
out of
here
them
in
all.
Mountain View.
I feel like Apple's gonna pull something nice and slick out
You
of
can
his bag
see
if
the
they
app
actually
is
execute
beautifully
it right in
designed
such a way
with
where
super accurate weather
because so
forecasts.
many people are
And
like
Gemini Nano
on
generates
the
a
clout of
custom AI
iPhone.
weather report.
I don't know. It might
so
suck them
you
in
don't have to
even more.
scroll
Who
through a
knows?
bunch of numbers
But we do
to
need
get a
it.
sense of
We
the
do
day's
need
weather.
it. AI versus AI versus
And you
AI.
can even customize the
I think
app
Samsung
based on
calls
what
it
you want to
advanced
see.
intelligence in their settings.
Maybe you're
Everyone's
keeping an
kind
eye
of
on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
UV
already.
index to see if you need to put on
I
sunscreen.
prefer Apple's one, Apple
You can
Intelligence.
just drag and drop it.
Pretty
How
quick.
they,
easy.
you know, Apple's really good at
The new
just
Pixel
selling
weather
and
app
showing
is
Marketing.
shipping on
them
all
on
of
the
our new
product.
Pixel
Like,
9
you know, the
phones.
marketing. How they market it. Even me
Google
when I did the
AI on
reaction
Pixel
video, I was
9
like, oh,
isn't just helping you
this
get
looks,
ready
this
for the
looks
day.
nice, you know.
It's helping you through.
Yo, Jay's like, I'm telling
For
you, fold
years,
phones
Pixel
ain't
Call
it.
Assist has been
Why?
blocking
Why?
spam
Tell us why.
calls, helping you navigate phone trees, predicting the hold time
It
for you,
says get a
and
tablet.
a personal
Nah,
favorite.
I like folds, man.
even
I like
waiting
folds,
on hold
especially
for
when they
you.
make it really
No other
slim, like
phone
how
handles
Google are
all
doing
those
it, or
headaches.
you know how Slim Honor do it, where
And now
it
Pixel
don't
Call
really feel
Assist
no
gets
thicker than a
even
normal
better
phone.
with call
and you get
notes,
all those benefits
which
of
follows
using
up
that
on
outer
your phone
camera
calls
as your
with a
selfie.
completely
The phone
private
crops
summary
on
of the
themselves.
conversation.
I do a lot of video
So,
calls with
when
family
you're on a
overseas,
call
man.
and you don't have
So
a pen and
if a
paper
phone
handy,
can just prop
you
itself
still
for
have
me to just
easy
do the
access to
video
phone
call
numbers,
and watch my videos on
times,
planes
details,
and when
any
we're
other
doing
info
stuff
you
and
don't want to
traveling.
forget.
Bro, I prefer it. I really like
Here's an
folds,
example.
man, but I like it
I'm
as a
thinking of switching
secondary
up my hair
business phone.
and going with a broccoli fully cut.
Especially when,
It's
let's just say I want to go on
trendy, I
YouTube
know.
Studio desktop.
But I think
and
I could
see
pull
the
it
full
off.
desktop. I do that a lot
Now, my
on the in the display
barber
on the folding
can't.
phones.
So he referred me to a new barber
Old
shop.
phones just seems a
And the
bit
problem
clunky.
is, I forgot to jot down the
You have to
numbers.
try
Thankfully, I have
Honors,
Call Notes.
foldable,
I'll
man.
show you how this works.
Yeah, either Honors one or even
I can
Google's one
easily
right now.
locate
The
the
way
phone
they've made
number
it
to make
really
an
slim,
appointment.
that's been a
And
massive
if I
I
selling
need to see. I need to see in
also
person to
review
see how thick
the
he actually is.
full
It's hard to
transcript of the
convey in
original
those
call.
pictures.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is.
how
it
much
is,
did that
it is,
cost?
it is. But I know that's one thing that they've been really driving home about
Call
Google
Notes is
specifically.
completely
So
private,
I'm eager to see
and
it.
it runs entirely on device. So your phone calls and summaries are never sent
Alright,
to the
so what we
cloud.
got here, it says if Google pulls
It's
the
easy
same
to activate
software
it, which
locking
notifies
scan and
everyone
switching
on the
to
call.
Samsung,
And then your
Pixel 8 with
Pixel
no
will
50
start
megapixel
transcribing
mode.
and summarizing.
Yeah, Pixel 8 doesn't
Couldn't be
have a
easier, and you're
Pixel
in
9 doesn't have a
control
50
of how
megapixel
and
mode, but the
when
Pixel
you
9
use
Pro
it.
and the Pixel 9 Pro XL does
Now,
have a
you'd
50
expect your
megapixel
phone to
mode,
be
so
good at
just
phone
be aware
calls
of that.
and telling you the weather.
Yeah.
We're also using Google AI to deliver some new kinds of help as well. Here's a
Google
scenario
AI.
we're all familiar with. You come across something on your phone you want to remember. So maybe you make a mental note, or maybe you grab a screenshot.
Oh, are you playing the
But
event
more often
on
than
your
not,
loudspeaker,
you
bro?
forget the thing you want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
remember.
Is that why?
Yeah, I
Or
think
you
that's
can't
probably
quickly
why the echo's
find
coming through.
what you need
All right, I've
when
just
you need
muted it.
The new Pixel screenshots can help with that.
But is it not coming
It's
through
an app for
your
Pixel 9 that
AirPods
helps
Pro?
you save,
No.
organize, and recall anything you need.
Like
is that on
in
the
this
different
Screenshots
laptop?
is like your own visual library
on this laptop.
of everything you want
Unless
to
I
remember.
load up the actual YouTube page.
Items
now.
in a recipe, Wi-Fi or door codes, restaurant recommendations, or anything else. Okay, so if you're like me, you're always coming across cool stuff online that would make great gifts. But then when it comes time to buy the gift, I can't remember the ideas or where I saw them.
Be excited for
Like,
it's just someone
I
said,
just
can't
got
be
this text
excited
from
for
my
Pixels
fiance,
by the-
Christine.
To be honest, really.
She's really excited
Oh,
about
man, I
Kiki
love
Palmer's
Pixels,
new book.
especially for us lot, man.
So,
When we
I'll
test
just
them
click
and
the
use
link.
them for camera,
And instead of
and
leaving this
Pixels
tab
bang.
open till the end of time,
You know, it's just obviously
Why don't I
they've kind
screenshot
of, I wouldn't say
Pixel
fallen short. I think they
screenshots
just
analyzes the
underestimated how
content of the
quick the
image and makes
competition
it
were going to
searchable.
get ahead when it came to things like
and it's
raw
all
power
running privately
and
on device,
efficiency when it
thanks
came
to
to
Gemini
battery,
Nano and
right?
Tensor
And
G4.
obviously cooling as well. I think they just underestimated how
Let's see,
quickly.
I'll quickly add this to
like
my collection
Apple
of
and
gift
Snapdragon
ideas
were going to move
and
ahead
make
with
a note
that,
that
you know.
Christine likes this.
So that's what makes them seem
And
like not that
if I want to
exciting.
look through all the
you know,
other
but
gift
actually,
ideas I've saved,
Google,
I can
Pixel
open up the
devices,
Pixel
especially for
Screenshots
camera,
app, and I'll just
elite.
navigate to that collection. Here, I can see Kiki's book, along with lots of other great gift ideas I've saved. Now, the thing is,
This
I
is
don't
where they're
just
gonna lose a lot of
screenshot
people
gift
now.
ideas for other people. I also screenshot things that I want.
All these AI
example,
demos.
I was looking to buy a new
And
bike
it's,
this
it's
summer,
the usefulness,
and I
and this
took
is what I mean
dozens
about
of
bro,
screenshots
the way
so I can compare
Apple
them.
pitched it
I
in
can just
WWDC.
tap the search bar to
Like, I
search my
think they did
screenshots.
something like
and
it's
why don't I look
context
for
aware
bikes
of.
in
Let's
this
just
case?
say you have an appointment.
Do you see how fast that is?
Right.
Tensor
It will
G4
figure
was
out
designed
the
for Gemini
time
Nano with
of
multimodality. So
how
it's
long
fast.
it will take for you to get to that appointment.
I was also looking at
if
some
it
shoes.
clashes,
Why don't I find
if
those?
there's going to be traffic,
And I
and
can
it just
find them
somehow
instantly.
just tells you. You don't have to like
Because
do
Pixel
anything.
Screenshots
It
is
just kind of
designed
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
to extract
this is
the
where this is.
information
When I
within
saw
an
that, I was
image,
like,
I can
if
also
that
type in
even
more
works maybe
complex
50% of the time in
like
this first
t-shirt
iteration,
price.
that's kind of a level of convenience where
Here, you can
that
see
feels
Pixel
like real AI.
Screenshots didn't just find the original
So
image,
I don't know.
but it also provided me with an answer in natural
You know, one thing that
language
annoys me about
based on
some
the
of these brand
information
stuff is
in the image.
when
And
Apple
Pixel
does
Screenshots
these
can
demos,
even remember where I
they
grabbed
try and
each
stay away
screenshot.
from using
So
big
I can
words
tap to
like
go back to where I found them
multi, modular,
and buy that shirt.
or whatever. You know, because when consumers go to a store, I'm not asking for a modular something. I'm asking for a Pixel 9 Pro
The
that
best
does
thing about
X, Y,
Pixel
Z.
Screenshots
And these
is I don't
guys
have
need
to
to
do
learn from
anything
that,
different.
like just being able
I
to
just keep
demo stuff
screenshotting
without getting
anything I want to
too
remember.
techy, you know.
Pixel Screenshots is
You know, this
shipping with
happened to
all
them
of our new
where,
Pixel 9
remember, they had
devices.
crash detection
And
first.
we're also working
No
on some
one knew
new ways
about
to
it.
be.
Apple announced crash
Oh, wow, it's
detection
Kiki
and
Palmer.
satellite mode, and all of a sudden, boom,
Love
hey,
the
they got
demo. But
Kiki.
let me save you some trouble.
Oh, who's that?
Say my new
Please,
book,
Kiki
Master
Palmer.
of Me, out
Oh,
this
what?
November.
That is so random.
And whatever you do, don't forget the broccoli cut.
Kiki
That's
looking
two
nice,
favorite
man, in the
shields.
pink. Wow.
Oh, behave yourself. Behave.
You'll join
Hey,
me
behave
for
yourself.
this Made by
Like, I'm
Google
the
after
same.
party on YouTube.
She's dressed really well.
No guest list, no
Behave yourself.
wristbands. It's a VIP after party with everybody's
Kiki,
advice.
do you
It
love
starts
me?
right after this.
Hey,
I will sing that to the top, man. Oh, that's
Thank you,
crazy.
Kiki.
Google.
hey, we got Chris in here as well, Mark.
I think we just got our first wedding gift. Okay.
So, oh
Back
boy,
to AI
I
on
do wait
Pixel.
for your killer
We've
reviews
got another
and
first
tests.
to show you.
Listen, We've been
Every
adding
Pixel
more
9
video
phone
types
ships
onto the
with the
channel,
new
man. Now
Pixel
we've got a
Studio,
battery drain
a
test, charging test,
first-of-its-kind image
camera
generator.
test, speed test as well. We've got
It's
more
powered
mad
by an
things coming.
on-device
So
diffusion model.
Hey,
running
your
on
battery
Gen
test
4.
is gonna be.
And our Imagine
Good luck with that one.
image model
hey,
in the cloud.
listen, bro.
So you can
it's
just
gonna be a
type
mad
whatever
juggernaut
you
one,
wanna
but you know
create.
what? We do it. We do it. We do it. We do it.
Perfect
we do it.
example.
You're gonna be up all night.
Free party
All
invite.
night, bro. All night.
Our
back to
coworker
back to back.
Tejas, he's moving back to San Francisco and finally getting his own place. Nothing says
And
welcome back
please
to
just let us know
California
in the comments,
like,
like
a
if the
party at
audio
fire
is
pits at Ocean
fine in
Beach.
terms of no echo
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
how
or
easy
stuff.
it is to whip up
I've
an invite.
I've muted everything now, so I'm just using a closed caption to watch it.
So you're
So
what? You're
I'll just
watching the
tap
live stream on a
create,
different laptop to
and
the
I'll
one
start
that
with a
your
simple
camera's
prompt.
on. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
So I was
Deep
thinking,
bonfire
if it was
pit
not coming through your
at
headphones.
sunset. And we've made Pixel Studio fast. There's not much
Yeah, because
waiting
if
here.
it comes through my headphones, then I hear both
Now that looks pretty good.
conversations,
Let's make it quintessential
and I
San
need to be able
Francisco.
to
Why
hear
don't
it
we add
properly.
in the Golden Gate Bridge?
But let me try one more thing.
So let's see what Pixel Studio comes up with. Nice. I do want this to feel like a party, and Pixel Studio lets me get creative.
All right,
So why
cool.
don't we add some fireworks in the sky?
That's better.
See what that looks like.
I
Really nice.
use this one for
I do want
the.
this to feel more like an invite, though, instead of a photo.
So this is
If I tap the
Pixel
Style
Studio.
button, I can quickly change how the image looks. Why don't we try a cartoon? And it'll take just a moment, just like changing your prompt would. Okay, changing your style, as you can see, it's quick, it's easy, and honestly, it's
This is what Samsung does.
in this case, though, it's not what I'm going
Ooh,
for. So
with the
why don't we try
Gemini
another
AI
style,
models,
like
innit?
a retro video game, and see what that looks like.
So let's see what it does. It's saying it's a retro video game.
Okay, really cool. And if I want to change the composition, I don't need to change my prompt. I can just hit the refresh button to get a new image.
That's-
That looks so good.
That's pretty quick.
Okay, now in Pixel Studio, you can also
this is
create
doing more of it
stickers
on
from your
device, then
images.
this is
And
much
I already
quicker
have
than
a few of
before.
Tejas,
Much
so
quicker
I'll
than
just throw them
before.
right in there. There we go. I think
Yeah, 'cause the
one of
problem with,
Tejas looks like a firework.
The Samsung one is a lot of it requires
I
cloud.
got a few more. Why don't we throw in a Tejas near the bonfire?
And that's what I mean. It's like the difference in
But he looks a
just
little lonely at his own
that
party.
speed of
No
doing
worries,
it
I have a
and
second
not being able
Tejas
to do it at all
I
without
can
it.
throw
It's
in
just
right
like
next to
it's
him to keep him
irritating.
company.
So
Fantastic.
if this
The only thing missing are the
sometimes
party
these stage
details.
demos you gotta
So I
wait
can
in it.
quickly
If
add a
this is
caption
really
that
pulling the
says, "Ocean
stops on
Beach,
stage like this,
Friday."
then it's a good
Let's
look.
go with 7 p.m. That font feels a bit out of place, so we can easily change it. Why don't we go take a look? I think this one looks retro, and it'll match the vibes pretty well.
Ocean
Nice.
Beach Friday 7
Cool.
p.m.
Now,
San
it took me
Francisco
just a
Bridge.
moment to create the perfect invite. I'll just copy and paste it into that group chat I've got with all of our friends and send it. Oh, and by the way, with RCS coming to the iPhone, all my friends will get the same high quality image, no matter what phone they're using.
Nice. RCS, yeah? I hear you.
Okay, that's a lot
They're
of new
taking
AI
shots,
helpfulness.
man.
The
Let's
all-new
wait for
Pixel
iOS
Weather app,
18 so we can
call
actually,
notes, Pixel screenshots, and Pixel
you know,
Studio. They're all shipping with our new Pixel 9
get
phone.
RCS.
What
I'm so excited for you to try them.
Mark said he just
Also,
remortgaged the
to
house.
hand the
You can
stage
afford it then now, innit?
Penny to take you through the magical
Oh,
new
Mark, in
camera
your chat, yeah. Let me
capabilities in
open up
Pixel 9.
your chat audience as well.
The award-winning Pixel camera is the world's
Alright, Pixel
first
camera.
AI-powered
You know how
camera
it
This is
is.
it.
This is our area.
And
You know
Google
when
Let
we
me-
do
let me
camera
see
comparisons.
what the camera's saying.
maker
This is
that builds
us.
the entire camera end to end. So it can deliver new Pixel exclusive features that have
Oh,
never
Ellis
been
is in the
possible
chat.
before.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
With Pixel 9, upgrades across that entire system
Yeah, we're
come
streaming
together
this at
to make
1440p
every
and
photo
4K
stunning.
respectively. So
And to solve everyday camera
this is as high
challenges for
quality as
you.
you're gonna get.
So now it's easier than ever
This is
to
as high
frame up a
quality as you're
beautiful
gonna get,
scene,
baby.
capture it with incredible image quality, and edit it to look just the way you want.
Are
Let's
we gonna
start
see
with image
8K
quality.
video?
This year, we've rebuilt
we
our
might be.
signature HDR Plus pipeline from the ground up, taking what we've learned from Real Tone and over 9
Tone,
years
baby.
of building an
That's
amazing
one thing I'll
Pixel
tell you this
camera.
now. When you lot
So
say
your
you don't get
photos
excited
and
about
videos
Pixel, and for us
authentically
people of the
reflect the
darker
world
skin
around
persuasion,
you, the way
we get
you
our
see
skin
it
tones
with
done
your
right on
own
Pixel.
eyes.
Trust me, it makes a difference.
Take this
I
image, for
promise you.
example.
Agreed, man.
We've made improvements across exposure, sharpness,
And if you
detail,
don't believe us, go watch like our
contrast,
extensive camera
tone
comparisons that
mapping,
we've
and white
both done
balance.
on our channels.
And the difference
Three-way camera
is
comparisons
remarkable.
with Pixel 8
With
Pro
more
from
accurate
before,
skin tones,
previous generation
textures,
7 Pro, even
shadows,
down to 6
and
Pro.
even
Trust
better
me.
night sight
Like,
for exquisite low light shots.
we are just a natural testament
And
of it
we're
without
bringing
even
that
trying.
same HDR plus pipeline to panorama. Panoramas are a staple in mobile photography, but they haven't really evolved in years.
Yeah, panoramas haven't
We've
evolved
rebuilt
at all,
Pixel
so I'm
9's
interested to
panorama
see the
mode,
focus
starting
here.
with the UI.
Tell Apple that.
Intuitively guides your hand. Once you've captured the full scene, Pixel runs the photos
Apple
through
done
full image
the
processing.
panorama now, so it works with like Vision Pro in it, so it's all
Incredibly
different. It's
detailed
all
panoramas.
next level.
Hey,
And by the
we
way,
see Fasayo in the
the
chat.
image
Okay,
processing
what's good, Fasayo?
includes night set.
I didn't even know you're still subscribed to the channel, not gonna lie.
Pixel was the first phone with night sight for your photos, the
Fasayo
first
says
to use it for
RCS.
video, and now Pixel is the first phone to use
I feel
it
it, I
for
feel it.
brilliant low-light
I
panoramas.
feel it. RCS.
That is sick.
The quality is actually
The quality is wild.
Check out this panorama of the Tetons. And now, check it out at night.
Nah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that.
And now,
I would print. I would take a picture like that and print it.
Ah, they had to use 15 Pro Max. Oh, Lord. They had to.
Look at the detail, sharpness,
This reminds me
color.
of Pixel
It's
2
amazing.
XL launch when they first
all in
showcased
one
night
sick
mode and people
panorama
didn't
photo
believe
that
them.
goes all the
And
way
then
up to
afterwards it
50
was true when they
megapixels of
compared it to the
resolution.
competition.
And
Okay.
here's something we've all struggled
Yeah.
with. Getting that
Let's see.
perfect group photo. We made group photos a lot
All right,
better
we've
last
got
year
Michael
with
saying that the
Best
prices are
which makes
cray-cray,
sure
still with
everyone looks their
128
best.
gigabyte base storage.
But one of the
256
biggest
is now the
problems with
standard.
group photos is how to include the entire
And now
group.
it starts at 800,
Sometimes
at
you end up
$900 for the
taking a
base
photo
Pixel 9.
that you also
200
want
Oh,
to
yeah.
be in.
Hey, that's
The
crazy.
new
That's true.
Add Me
You do have a
fixes
good
that.
point there.
So you can be
If you
included
want a
in
new
your
phone,
family
you're gonna
vacation
have to just
photo
buy the Pixel 8
or that
Pro.
once in
Ooh,
a
you know
lifetime
what? That
photo
is a
with your
very good
favorite
point. I didn't
athlete.
realize
Yeah.
We'll
obviously
show you
now
how
they've
it
got the base
works with
storage
the
still at
Pixel 9
128 gigabyte.
And with a
That's a
Pixel
tough
user
crowd.
who's a 6-time
Yeah.
NBA All-Star,
He
Jimmy
said he must
Butler.
get the used one, but you know what? I'll be interested to see how much of these features they bring to the Pixel 8 Pro. Like, is it just like how many days are
Thank
Pixel 9
you for
specific?
joining us on stage and
They got
helping
Jimmy
us
Butler
demo
on
Add
stage.
Me.
This guy's tall, boy.
Would you mind if we take a picture with you?
I like his hat.
I don't know who does he play for now? Chicago
And
Bulls? I'm
don't
not too
box me
sure.
out.
I won't. I promise.
Okay.
He looks
Let's step
he looks
away.
like a
Let's step over here.
Michael Jordan, yeah, young Michael Jordan.
Can you all see? Let's see.
You look good, Kenny.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So I'm gonna pop over to that
They should
add
have let
mode.
armor on.
I'm gonna frame up
All
the
right, let's see what
shots.
this is. Add me.
Make sure I include a little room on the right here for myself, and boom. Now,
Oh,
Shanaz, this
okay,
is
let's
Jimmy
see, let's see,
Buckets.
let's see how
Please
they do this.
Add a little
Let's
meat.
get
You
you
need
in
to add.
the picture. Let's get Kenny in the picture.
Let's go.
As you
Vibe
can
with
What?
see,
this,
the
you know.
overlay.
Wait, what?
The overlay is guiding me, and now I can take a photo. And now, if you both come over here, you will see
Let
that
me
it
see,
is
let me
going to be
see.
processed in one single.
Wow.
Oh, you know what?
That is
You know
the
what? I rate that. I rate that.
Great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
great content creators on TikTok are gonna go. "Wow, this one."
You know, for us
Of
people
course you
that
do.
always have to be the
Honestly,
ones
thanks for
taking
being
the
such a
picture
good
and
sport,
can't be
and we'd love to
involved.
see more
Okay.
of you
Yeah,
here
yeah.
in Golden State, if you know what I mean.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
My cue?
I like that.
You're not gonna get me in trouble. I see what you're doing.
Okay.
No, thank you. One more hug.
Of course, the boy.
Jimmy Butler, man.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very
loves
much.
a hug.
Thank you,
Everyone.
Jimmy Butler.
Man like Jimmy. Okay, that's
So as
probably
you
one of
just
my
saw,
favorite features
you don't
so
need
far.
to hand
Add
your
me.
phone to
Yeah,
a random
I
bystander.
like that.
Try to get too close to each other and scrunch your arms, or
Oh,
just
damn.
be left out of the photo
No.
entirely anymore. All thanks to Add Me.
Add Me is available at launch on all
Right, I'm
of the Pixel
pre-ordering
9 phones.
Pixel 9 Pro XL and the Fold.
And now, let me show you what
Yeah,
we
for
are
me,
doing
it's
with
going to
the
be 9
Pixel
Pro
9 Pro
XL,
Fold.
9
Yeah.
Solve
and
another tricky
Fold.
challenge
They're
in
going to be the
photography.
three that
Getting a
will-
What colors? What color we saying?
Look at the camera
So for
and
me,
smile.
I'm definitely vibing with
The new Made You Look is here to
the pink
help.
one, innit?
Just turn it on
I
and
don't know.
pick
The
one
pink
of
one
the
would be good for
fun,
videos,
colourful
but not to
visuals at
keep.
your outer screen.
I like the winter
Each with
green
its own
color for the 9,
personality and sounds
and
to
then
get
I
your
like
child's
the
attention on the
The
Made You
I
Look
think
talking
I like
the-
hazel color
smiling.
for the.
I'm talking the XL version though.
So you can
The
capture
XL.
a happy memory
Yeah, the
and
XL
that
version.
elusive,
I think
perfect
I like the
baby photo.
porcelain, the white one,
And
and
if anyone can make your baby smile,
what do you
it's
call it?
joy from
Porcelain,
Disney and Pixar's
rose quartz, which is the
Inside
pink.
Out.
They got the
She's
hazel, which
coming
is
to
like grey
video in an
vibes,
upcoming Pixel
and then
feature
obsidian,
film.
which is the black one. I
I
quite like the
really
hazel.
wish my
Hazel
parents
for
had
me,
this when
probably.
I was
I
a
think
child.
hazel and
I
porcelain.
wouldn't be that
You see,
grumpy.
for us, when we're taking
Honestly,
these
me
product
too.
shots,
It's pretty good.
more people just click
Pixel 9
on
Pro
the
Fold
brighter
includes
colored
lots of
devices.
other
Do you
foldable
get
camera
it?
features
They
too.
just
Yeah, yeah.
You get dual screen preview, which lets both you and your subject see how
So there's an offer on at the moment though for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold,
So every shot you take
where
is taken with the best camera on your phone. This year,
the
we've
512
also
gig
added
is same
pro
price
controls
essentially
with
as a
professional
256.
camera features like shutter speed,
Oh, is that what they've got on
manual
the
focus, and
official
more.
Google store?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at now.
With the amazing image quality from Pixel Camera, Pixel 9 Pro
Yeah.
Fold
So whoever's looking to buy one,
available in a foldable form.
now it's time.
We're also improving the accessibility of Pixel
Get
Camera
that offer.
across the entire Pixel 9 family. With guided frame, people who have blindness or low vision
Larger
can take
displays as
great
well. Okay, so
photos and
Pixel
selfies. Guided
9
frame
Pro
now
XL
offers
starts at
even better face angle guidance
And 99.
and lets you know
So
when
if
you
you
might need to
pre-order
improve
it,
your lighting. And it's now easier to enable right from the camera settings.
Yeah. So like if you get the 512 gig on the Pro XL, that's 1,199, which is the same price as the 256, and the 256 is currently the same price as the 128. So you might as well go all out.
Yeah, I see the limited offer that they put on there. That's true.
Yeah. So if you're thinking of buying it,
with the evolved Magic Editor experience using generative AI.
You save more.
Get them both.
Pixel 9 Pro Fold and show you how it works.
Get them both by end of August.
Let's open up this.
Actually, no. Fold is September.
So, this is a good image, but it's kind of slanted. It could have been so much better if only I had a bit more time to frame my subject. Let's
see what the price is on a normal
Magic Editor
9.
comes in.
I think it's
generative
it's
AI
gone
to
up by an
recompose
extra
my image,
£100 now.
applying photographic techniques like rule of thirds and golden
And
ratios.
yeah, there's only 2 storage models for the 9, 128 and 256.
So right now,
and they're
it's
doing a
filling in the
similar
blanks
offer as
and
well. If
finding
you
the
go for
perfect
256, you
crop
save
to reframe my
£100.
subject.
Yeah.
And wow,
So if
that
anyone's
is
thinking of
awesome.
buying it,
Let's go with this one. This looks awesome.
then that's the night.
And if you notice, it even recovered the piece of his shoe that got left out of the
And
first photo.
just to let people know, there's a new 45-watt charger as
Pretty
well.
great.
What? They're selling that separately.
Yeah, there's a new 45-watt charger. So by the
I
looks
chose
of
this
it,
one by
the
clicking
charging
that check mark,
speeds
and now, just
on
like
the
that, I have an
devices
amazing,
have probably
stunning landscape
increased.
shot. But we're not done yet.
How much they've increased?
Let's say we wanted to
you
reimagine
know the
this
vibes
photo
are definitely
entirely.
going to test it straight
I can
after
just
the
tap
battery
on the
drain
grass
test,
here
no doubt.
and type what I want to see.
But there is a new 45-watt charger.
How about wildflowers?
Okay, I like where your head is at.
It's
Add some color to
£30
this
here in the
photo.
UK, $29.99.
So I'll just type in wildflowers. And again, remember, this is a live demo of generative AI. We're all going to see these results at the same time together. They're going to be great, I promise.
Taking this time.
Oh, definitely. And it's still cooking those wildflowers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I know what you're thinking, Shanaz.
These are our colors.
I know.
Pixel 9 Pro Fold, what price are we looking on that? It's looking,
all right, so I'm gonna,
same
this
as
one's
before,
awesome.
basically.
I'm going to hit that check mark again. And now we're kind of cooking, right? The scene's looking
They
great.
don't have a
We
1
fixed it
terabyte
earlier, but
version
we
of
need
this phone,
something
which
else.
is
What do you think, Shanaz?
surprising.
Yeah, hot air balloon.
I've just pre-ordered.
I love that idea.
I
Let's
don't
do
want
it.
to get delivered to that
So there's
address.
a few ways I can select what I want to
Different
edit.
address, bro.
I can tap on an entire
Which
area
one
like
did you
the sky.
pre-order, the 9 Pro XL?
Or I can
Yeah,
tap
the
on
Fold.
for really precise edits. Awesome. And now let's type in hot air balloon. And there we go. Let's see what Magic Editor comes back with.
Magic Editor still looks like it's still taking longer.
The prompt I just
No, it
typed in and
does. I feel
expanding
like
it
more
to
of it's
include
still being
additional
pulled from the
details
cloud.
and information based on the scene.
I might be wrong, but I feel
And
like more of
wow.
it's still being pulled from the cloud, you know?
Because before it was quicker than, well, not quicker, it's like same,
There it is, generative AI.
you know what I mean?
But I love this one. This is my favorite. So let's do that. And again, just to show you the before and after, amazing.
Are people still impressed by this stuff though? Because it's not new, is it?
It's never been easier to edit your images. Just describe what you want and see your ideas come to
my
life.
voice is not coming good.
The evolved Magic Editor is available right out of the
Whose
box
voice?
on
Is it
all the
me
new Pixel
or
9 phones.
Tommy's? I'm
All
reading
of
the
our
chats.
Pixel
I'm
9s
reading the
also
chats.
continue to push into
I don't
new
know.
terrain
I'm
for
just-
smartphone video.
Pixel's video continues to make big leaps forward thanks to a computational video technology called dual exposure. In simple terms,
you're a bit low, Ben, apparently.
One optimized for shadows and another optimized for highlights, and combines them to use the best of both in real time. So you get sharper, less grainy
Tommy's audio is really bad.
even in
Oh God.
challenging low-light scenarios.
It's
It's the
using
kind
this.
of computational videography you can get from a Pixel that isn't even available on many modern SLRs and mirrorless cameras.
And this year, we're continuing to raise the baseline video quality across the entire Pixel 9 family.
Saying that it's quite similar
At the same
to what
time,
Samsung
we're adding new capabilities to Video Boost for our Pixel 9 Pro phones.
It's based off
It
pretty much
sets a
the
new
same
bar
Gemini.
for
Pretty
mobile
much,
video by combining
model, so,
Tensor and the camera hardware on the device
and Google were
with
on
our
stage
full
for when
HDR plus
Samsung were
pipeline in
demonstrating
the
these
cloud.
things. So
We've improved night side video, so your low light videos are even more natural, brighter, and more detailed. And
Hey,
we're
video
moving
site
Video
night.
Boost to tensor
Night side
processing
video.
units in
Okay.
the cloud. So when you enable Video Boost, it will now render your videos
you-
up to twice as fast.
Have you gone on the Google's
When we
Instagram
combine
page?
Video Boost with the brand new
what do they
5x
do now?
telephoto
They're always
camera in
trolling
Pixel
Apple,
9
I know.
Pro, you can
Looking
now
at the
shoot
demo of
super
the
high-resolution Zoom videos
Pixel 9
up to
Pro
20x.
Fold. Who
That
approved
sound a
this?
bit abstract, so let me put it this way. You can crop in 5x, 10x, all the way up to 20x without sacrificing any quality. In fact, it has HDR plus across the zoom range. And this is on every single video frame. It's pretty dope, I can't lie. It's pretty good.
Look at them using the word dope on stage. They're trying to be cool.
You know, we were at Outside Lands Festival last
they got
Friday,
Jimmy
and
Butler
we
on
got
there
an
then.
amazing performance by Rene Rapp. When we apply Video Boost, look at the detail and the lighting. And now we'll just zoom back to where we were actually standing.
Jeez.
It's pretty magical.
And check this out. We're also using generative AI and Video Boost TPUs to upscale your videos to 8K resolution, even though you're
so
shooting
they're
4K video.
upscaling to 8K.
The quality and resolution are so high, you can even pull high-quality 33 megapixel still photos from any frame. This is huge
What that tells
for
me is that
creators and streamers.
the Tensor chip
since now
doesn't
you're
have
able to
the
get
raw
high-quality
power to do
thumbnail stills
8K natively.
from any
so they
moment
still
in
have
your
to
YouTube
use
videos.
cloud
All that to
to
say,
do it. Because on the Samsung phones, they do it natively at 30
all that to
FPS,
say,
and it
Pixel
doesn't
is
even
once
crop
again
in. It's still
rated the
stable,
best
but that's all
smartphone
native.
for
And
photography.
then you have to use
Gotcha.
Video
And
Boost.
today, we're excited to announce that Pixel 9 Pro with Video Boost has also been rated
Is
the
anyone actually gonna
smartphone
use this
with the
though?
highest
My
quality
problem
video.
is 2 times faster rendering is one thing, but it's the principle of the fact that it's just not native. Do you get it? It's something that you have to
Pixel 9 Pro
shoot,
and Pixel 9
let it
Pro
render,
Fold
come
take
back. It's
smartphone photography and video to completely
But,
new heights.
bro, is anyone going to
Just
use this
like
apart
every
from
Pixel
tech
before
reviewers?
them. Now,
that's the point,
let's
because
welcome
it's not
Brian back
native.
to the stage.
there's less of a chance of people using it when it's not native. So unless like the camera UI they demonstrate it to you properly, I don't know.
With an incredible range of Pixel exclusive features and a bold and beautiful new look, you're going to love the new lineup of Pixel devices.
Yeah, Fasad was saying that yours was a
We've
bit
got Pixel
distorted,
9,
but I think it was because it was
the
coming through
powerfully
your AirPods.
sophisticated
bro.
Google phone with an unbelievable
is he
upgraded
still bad?
camera,
No, I think it's
supercharged
better now.
performance,
I
and the
think it's
latest
better
AI
now.
Okay.
features.
It's weird because like
Gemini
between us,
Assistant,
it's
Add
all
Me,
clear.
Pixel
But
Screenshots, Pixel Studio, and so much more.
Because, bro, I
Pixel
love
9
your
starts at
charging test video.
$799.
Much love from Taiwan. Nice.
Pixel 9
Nice.
Let's
Pro
go.
adds pro-level
Let's go.
performance and speed
go, man.
with
Appreciate the
16
support.
gigabytes of RAM, meticulously crafted materials and finishes.
Those test
the
videos are
brilliant
tedious,
super
but
actuator
funny
display,
enough, I
and
enjoy
the
them enough to do them.
pro-grade camera
But, you know,
with the best video
hey,
quality
I
on a
do to
smartphone.
get the audience in right now, man.
Pixel 9 Pro
Yeah.
comes in two
I
sizes.
did it once. I was like,
starting
not
at
again.
$999.
Never again.
And finally, the
Right,
reimagined
they put the
Pixel
prices
9
up,
Pro
man.
Fold.
Yeah, of course.
It's thinner and lighter.
So they've
with
not
the
really done a
largest
currency
display on a
conversion
phone
for the
and
UK,
innovative
so it's the
features
same
that you
price
can
in
only
dollars
get on
in
a
the
foldable
UK.
phone. Pixel 9 Pro Fold starts at $1799. The entire Pixel 9
Okay,
family
there was a
is
slight
available
price
for pre-order
conversion for the
today in
Fold,
the
though.
US,
It's-
Japan, and
it's
Europe. Pixel 9 and
1749
Pixel 9
in the
Pro
UK.
XL will begin shipping on August 22nd, with the rest of the phones starting to ship in September.
August
go.
22nd.
We want to make sure our most powerful
Yeah,
phones
that's what
have
my
access
delivery
to the
day is.
latest and greatest Gemini models and app features.
Right, for me,
so
I'm
all
gonna
three Pro
flipping
phones
call
come with
Vodafone
1 year
and
of
EE
Gemini
to just get them
Advanced
in.
and 2 terabytes of cloud storage.
What are you going to upgrade?
I'll probably just do an additional line. I'll save my upgrades for
It turns Pixel 9 Pro
iPhones next
into a
month.
true generative AI powerhouse. That's miles ahead of any other phone on the market.
Friends and family discount.
And of course, Pixel 9 is going to keep getting better over time with a steady stream of new features with Pixel drops and 7 years of OS and security updates.
So what sticks to mind so far?
It's a different kind of phone that can only be made by Google.
Out of all the things.
Add me for software, definitely.
Here's
I
another
vibe
look
with
at
that.
the magic
All the other AI features, there hasn't been anything that looks cohesive like how Apple did theirs. Do you understand?
It isn't.
So that hasn't really stuck to me.
Like,
but if I'm
remember
looking
before
at
AI when you had to type to search
I'm
for
looking
things?
at the fact that all these
Now
claims
you
for
can just
battery
circle.
life, bro.
But when your
Listen, they gotta
smartphone
make it
wasn't
count
really
now,
that smart.
'cause,
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
you know,
Until it had
people
Gemini
have been
to help
waiting
you
for
do
that.
things
People
like
have been
that.
talking about the heat management. They talked about the vapor
seriously,
chamber
you can do
cooling.
that.
They're
But can
saying
you
the
touch
battery
it
life
like
is going to
this?
be 20% better
Can you teach me
across
how
the
to play
board.
Mahjong?
No problem.
Yeah.
These things
Let's
matter.
get started.
You know, even if we're not going to get some blistering performance.
Okay, that's cool.
Right?
But
These
can
things
it help
matter,
design
man.
a cake for
And,
someone who loves space
you know,
and gardening?
That's the part that sticks out to me. I
guess
love the
so.
design, though. I think
What
the
about
design
taking a
is a
photo
very brave
and
move. I
reimagining
rate
a whole new
it, but it
photo?
still looks pixel. You know, but for software,
That's wild.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just add me at the
Man,
minute. Nothing
remember
else
when all
really
phones
makes
pretty
me
much
like,
did the
yeah,
same
you
stuff?
know?
Yeah. And
Until they
does
didn't.
anyone know if all this are Pixel 9 specific as well, like some of these AI features? Because I don't know if this would just be software updates where you can potentially get it on your 8. Because if that's the case, why should you buy the new one? Same as what happened with Samsung, where a lot of the AI features were initially on the S24 series, and then they brought it to like S23, I think. And then it became, why should I get the S24 if I can do all these AI features?
Yeah. Here's where my take is. These products have come out 2 months earlier than you usually would. Yeah?
Right.
It's actually on Android 14, not 15.
In 2 sizes.
So my
Oh,
thing
yeah?
is
We are
that
introducing an
2-month head
all-new
start where the
45
phones
millimeter
come out
size.
next
That's
week
perfect for
on the
people
22nd.
who want more from their
right?
watch.
It gives
It
people
gives you
2 months to really
40% more
buy into
display
it. By
and
the
a
time they
35%
upgrade
bigger
Android
battery.
15, then they start
You
trickling the
also get a
features down.
custom
By then it's
designed,
like
durable
it's
3D
almost
cover
too late
glass
in inverted
and a
commas.
brand new
That's where
Right,
my
right.
mindset is.
It's our most
I
advanced
might be wrong,
Well,
but that's what I'm
efficient
thinking.
display.
Yeah. What are some of the
It
Android
gets some
15
brightness,
features
it's
that
twice
are
as
coming
To be
out?
bright as
honest,
before.
this time
And it
round, because I've
flexes
not
all
really
the way
done
down
any of
to
the
1
software
nit in a
breakdown
dark
videos
room.
in ages. Because
The
I've just
smaller
mainly
41
focused on
millimeter
hardware testing.
uses
I'm
the
not
same
sure.
extra
I think the
technology,
best bet is
giving you
95 Google.
10%
I
more
know
display
the guys
in the
over
same
there,
compact
Damien,
size.
definitely does a good
Pixel
breakdown.
Watch 3 is also our deepest integration
But I can't
with
remember
Google
what
and
the
Pixel yet.
core fundamentals of Android
Your
15 have
watch
been
can
this
now
time
live
around.
stream your
I
Nest
just
camera and
think,
doorbell.
because
Control your
the
Pixel phone's
phones are
camera
2 months earlier, because
and
you have to
act
remember,
as your
bro,
Google TV
usually
remote.
all these Pixel devices,
You can use
that's
Google
like
Maps
second week
even
of
when
October.
offline.
You see,
And
so it's
take
2
notes
months
with the
ahead.
Recorder app.
I think that's
And
the
Pixel Call
software
Assist
upgrade
continues
where
to get
with the
better
feature
with
drops,
the
it will
new
start
Hold
trickling
a
down
Minute.
to the other phones.
It answers
But they
for
won't
you
really
and
say
lets
it
you
too
hold
much.
the call while
They're
you find
mainly
a quiet
pitching the
place to
market in
talk.
like, oh yeah, these
It's
features
an
are available
incredibly
from the
helpful
jump on the
smartwatch.
Pixel 9 series.
But it's
you
so
see,
much more
to
than
suck
that.
people in.
With
So,
Fitbit's fitness and
I
health
don't know.
tracking
Yeah.
built right in,
Because
Pixel Watch 3
what I
is
gather, a lot of
equally
the
an
Android 15
advanced
stuff are like
personal
just
health and
UX
fitness device.
Yeah.
This year, we are
updates,
introducing
things
our
like
most
better
comprehensive
webcam,
fitness experience
things like
yet,
satellite
including
stuff,
a
and
whole host of features to help
unified
runners like me.
recording, for
A
screen
great
recording
running
and stuff,
companion
but
shouldn't just track my
nothing
runs.
major
It
that's
should
like
help me plan my
specific
workout,
to
guide me through it, and help me reflect on my
Pixel 9
progress.
series, Pixel 9 Pro
The new
series or whatever,
workout
Pixel
builder
9
helps me
series.
run with the game plan
But
every
yeah,
day.
but yeah,
I
it's
can
also
build
quite
custom
interesting how like
workouts, add
it just feels like they've left the
intervals, set
UK
targets to them,
behind
build
on
tempo
this
runs.
launch for some
No,
reason.
100%.
Fitbit Premium,
100%.
Google AI does the
Well,
legwork
I
for
mean,
me.
it's
By automatically building
strange
these workouts
based on the fact
personalized
that
just for me.
I don't know, for me personally,
And during my run, I get real-time
they started
guidance,
really doing this
letting
from
me
the
know when my
Pixel
warm-up
4a
is
from
over,
September
or when
2020
it's time for my
during
next
lockdown
workout,
period,
or
right?
when I'm
From
behind
then,
pace and need to pick it
you know,
up.
when they changed over to
And across
Tensor,
everything
we
you
got
do
the
with your
Pro
Pixel Watch 3,
series, they
you're
moved
getting
away from
highly
Snapdragon
accurate
and
heart rate
everything.
tracking.
Yeah, things have just been
continuous sampling,
clockwork
not
in
just
terms
during
of doing it.
workouts,
And I mean,
but all day
it's not even
and
just
all
about the
night.
numbers, but the
And now
interaction
we have
shows.
taken it a notch further.
You know, the
by
interaction
tuning
shows.
Pixel
And the
Watch 3's
first
heart
blip
rate
was the
tracking
8A. If
specifically
you look
for
at the
running.
spectrum, well, no
It's
one
one
in
of
the
the
UK
toughest
covered it.
environment
No
for
one.
heart rate sensing. Your
Like
heart
I'm
rate
literally,
change
I'm
right
looking
here
at
in your neck,
my subscription
while
feed
your
right
palm
now. I
contact
can
and arm
see
movement introduces
Matthew
motion and light
Munnings,
artifacts.
who else is
Pixel
here?
Watch 3 accounts for
I can
exactly
see
these
Pocket now,
challenges
Josh
to
Vergara,
deliver our most accurate heart
some of the
rate
CNET
tracking for running.
guys. Like not many
Pixel
people
Watch 3 even
have
helps you
dropped
improve your
the
running form.
videos. What's going
using
on?
advanced motion to track your run dynamics, like step cadence or vertical oscillation, even stride length.
Interesting.
For
Saf
instance,
done
last month on my
YouTube
longer
Shorts.
distance runs, my cadence dropped, and my strides were dragging longer as I lost steam.
I haven't.
Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. Interesting what you've done.
And by correcting my
I'm
form,
on the subscriber feed as well. And here's the thing: if you compare it to the other brands, right? Let's just say Samsung,
now, fitness
for example.
Isn't just about going
right.
all out
University,
on
we all get like a hands-on session a week before these products get announced,
need for recovery.
right?
To help find
There's
that
some form of
balance, we're
coverage to
introducing
just spec
3 new
things
tools.
off, and then devices
First,
come either
an
the same day
all-new
or the next
readiness
day,
score.
give or take.
It
A few
combines
delays
sleep,
here and there.
heart rate variability,
But it looks like
resting heart rate
with how it's
to
done,
give me a holistic
it's only
picture
the North
of how
American
ready I am
spectrum
to
of
train.
people that actually get any
Second,
form of
a new metric
hands-on
called
or
cardio load.
pre-briefings or something.
It tracks my heart's
But then
exertion
at
during
least
workouts
in the past,
and
we
helps
did
me
get
understand if
devices
I'm
in a very
overtraining
good,
or
reasonable time
undertraining.
for us to just
And
understand
third, a
things. They might have
personalized
put
daily
some
target load
restrictions on
that
review
combines the
embargoes
readiness
being on
and
a
cardio
separate
load
time,
metrics
but
to
at least we
guide
were
me how
able
much
to let's just set up
intensity
and
to
get
take
used
on
to the
each day.
devices and really push through.
And
But
all
now,
these insights come
I
together
don't,
in the
and
new
it's
Fitbit morning brief.
it's hard to know.
Along
It's hard
with
to know.
weather,
You
my
know,
sleep
obviously
insights,
where we
and how
can
I'm
and what we'll
tracking
do,
against my
we'll
weekly
get the
exercise
devices
goals.
by any
And
means
these
and
are
get it
delivered
done. But
automatically to my Pixel Watch 3 each morning.
sometimes
Yeah.
it makes it look
Awesome
like
for
we don't
someone
care
like
about the
me who
Pixel
wakes up
devices, and
6
that's not
morning
the case
to
at
go
all,
for a
people.
run.
Let's just put it
No,
out
we
there.
care. We care about the Pixel devices.
We care.
But we
It's
just sometimes we
for
just don't
those
get the
mornings when
we just
running
don't
is
get
not
the
your main
devices
jam,
this time.
Fitbit
I
Premium
think
provides daily
I've
picks
purchased
from a
like
library of video
two
workouts
main ones that
along
I
with
want to cover.
incredible
So
workout classes from Peloton.
we'll see. Because for me the Z
Along
Fold
with
6
helping
came
with your
late.
workouts
So now
and
all I
with your
want to do is just do a
recovery, there's
comparison
another
between
special
that
role
and a
that a watch
Pixel
can
instead of
play.
doing a review of it.
With
Because
the
to be
power of
honest with you,
real-time
it's quite
sensing,
underwhelming
it can
as a
be
device for the Z
powerful
Fold
health
6.
and safety
Yeah,
guardian.
yeah,
And
I agree.
But even as to
life-saving
compare it
action.
for people that want to
Every
that are
second
looking to
counts,
get a new Fold
like a car
device,
crash or
see
a
what's
bad
going on.
fall.
I think
Today, I'm
summary
excited to share a
from the launch
pioneering
event is
innovation,
literally
a first-of-its-kind
yes, the devices are
capability
great. It's got new
called loss of
G4
pulse
sensor,
detection.
Tensor
Take a
G4
look.
processor in there. It's got a dedicated on-device
I think the
NPU,
average person doesn't think about their
new
pulse.
camera sensors in terms of
It's
pixel
something
count,
that we take
and then
for
a bunch of
granted.
AI features. Again,
The
just similar
phrase loss
to
of
what
pulse is
Samsung
one
did.
that many people
I
may
think
not have heard of.
at the
but
moment, in my
loss of
eyes,
pulse
Apple are
event
the
can
winner
really
here
happen to
because they're the
anyone.
people that are
Loss
making
of
waves
pulse
with the next
is a
iPhone 16,
health
I guess.
emergency
All right, people,
when
I'm
the
going to
heart
switch
yeah.
is
to
not
just me and
beating in a
Tommy on the
life-sustaining
screen
fashion.
so that we
We
can
have
have a bit of
all of this infrastructure
I'm
in
just gonna turn it down and pretty much have us to wrap it up and crack on with things. And do you know what? Yeah, I'm a back you on this one, bro. I'm gonna back you on this one because this is where Apple know how to sell the Kool-Aid. Do you understand? Apple know how to sell that juice, as I like to call it. They know how to sell the apple juice like no man's business. You know, you gotta give it to them. And like I said, watching this, right? AdMe was the only thing that really stood out. On top of AdMe being the only thing that really stood out, there was nothing that really felt cohesive. Like the AI just understands your phone, what's in there, with permission, of course.
Yeah.
For it to just tell me, you know, the Jarvis effect. That's what I want to call it. You know, like when you watch it, the way Apple pitched it, it made it seem like Siri got to upgrade to a Jarvis level way of just behaving. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we don't know. We just got to wait. Do you understand? But they gave that vibe that that's what Apple Intelligence is going to be about, you see. Whereas to me, I see this as what Apple and what Google and Samsung are doing is almost showing party tricks. Do you understand? They feel like tricks rather than something that will make it feel like, oh wow, my phone really feels like my companion. You know? So
I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it because the way they demoed it is like, then this one talks to this one, and that feature talks to this one, and if you want to go back to that, that's there. But I feel like at the moment, Google are just like, we can do all these things, but how do we? They don't know how to bring it together as a package. So that people, I agree, man. man.
Yeah. But overall, like I said, for me, it's going to be Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Of course, we know Honor should be having a V3 around September period, so we're going to have some heavy hitters when it comes to foldable content comparisons with V3, Pixel 9 Pro Fold, you know, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, which is kind of like the base standard. And then, you know, Apple are right around the corner with the 16 series, so it's going to be 9 Pro XL, S24 Ultra, iPhone 16 Pro Max, obviously 15 Pro Max for this month stopgap. We're going to have to test it, but straight away we're going to run it back again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've said it. Google for it to, if there's going to be a time Google have to make it count for all these things that they're saying, like the battery life, the performance, it really has to be now, in my opinion. I don't think it's nice for at this time in the 9th generation, after like 2016 was the first one that came out, Pixel, that kind of like the basics of a phone not feeling too hot and a battery actually lasting in some way. It's still something that normal people are scared about, not tech reviewers, normal people, So far it looks promising. We'll see.
That should be their tagline, make it count.
Yeah, bro, it has to. It has to, because imagine that's the state of the product now, with Apple bringing what they're bringing out. What's been rumored is Apple should announce their product on the 10th of September, and it should be released on the 20th, which is the week after Friday. So around that time is usually when we're all in ether. So give or take around that period is when we should. That's not far, bro. And heat that they're bringing, I just, I think they've got some heavy competition on their hands.
Also, like Apple always have this like one more thing situation.
Yeah.
What do you reckon their one more thing would be this year? Could we see a foldable, do you reckon? Like teased?
I personally don't think so.
Okay.
I personally don't think so, but I might be wrong. Nothing says that they will. Maybe the one more thing might be an SE product, because that SE is dated now. It came out June 2020 summer, and I think the SE is long in the tooth. You see?
Right.
So
yeah.
If there was going to be a one more thing, I would want it to be an SE, but I just don't think so. I think Apple will play it how they were going to play it. 4 products, a Max, a Pro, a Plus, a normal. You see? But I just think the biggest one more thing is all of them work on Apple Intelligence. Do you get it? All of them.
Yeah. But because I feel like that can't be one more thing, just because they've already announced that. We already know what that's about.
True.
Now it's being released slowly with software updates and stuff. So I think, and Apple likes to make a big statement for their one more thing. So
it's
I think
hard to know.
They have to come up with something now, not just like SE. SE is kind of like underwhelming.
It is. Do you know what? In some cases, in the world of just everything being so obvious and leaks, I'm actually glad I don't know. I say that sometimes. I'm actually glad I don't know, because then it could open up the chance of it actually being meaningful when they do it. Right. That's what my mindset is thinking towards it. So right now, I think Google did a great presentation. 6 products. Pixel 9 Pro Fold, Pixel 9 Pro XL. XL is back. I don't think we've had an XL name until the 4 XL was the last one that we had in terms of a product being called XL. Pixel 9 Pro, I think this is following off the same principle of a relatively compact Pro device like what Apple do, where it's the same features. So I think what that's going to do is it's going to force Apple to make sure that the 16 Pro has the same camera system as the Max, and not a weaker zoom at 3x or something. They've got to match it because Google have done it, And the normal 9 looks to be something that really competes well with the standard 15, the kind of popular flagship. And like I said,
hang on. So they've got Pixel 9 Pro, Pixel 9 Pro XL, and then Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So 4 devices.
4 devices this time round.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Pro and
that's
the
a lot,
normal.
man.
Yeah, it's a lot because they're trying to match the same portfolio that Apple and Samsung have done. You see, but slowly. You see,
so how are they gonna convey this to customers? Because if you walk into store, which one's for you?
So if you're let's just say for how Apple have done it, they've done it where they've got 4 products, and I feel like Google will do that eventually, right? Where they will add a normal XL so that it matches exactly what Apple have. You see, so Apple have a Max, which is Pro. They have a normal Pro, which is smaller at like 6.2 inches. So if you want all the Pro features, but you don't like big phones, you get that one. And if you don't need Pro features, but you still want a big phone, you get the Plus. And if you just want the base model of the new phone, you just get that. That's what they're trying to, I think like that's what they're trying to match. But they haven't gone all out. They're just trickling it slowly. So they've kind of fed it. But what they're saying is what we have that Apple don't have is a fold. So in terms of excitement, you know, we've got a fold. Apple doesn't. So we're better in that way. You see, that's why they're kind of keeping it in that range of 4 devices. And I think that's why instead of calling it a Pixel Fold 2, they said, let's call it the 9 Pro Fold so it feels like it's all the same family. I don't like the name personally because I feel like it's a bit much. But I think
awful.
That's where their mindset was to do that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get hands on the Pro XL and the Fold.
Yeah,
And
100%.
see how they compare all the
100%.
software and
100%.
AI.
You know the
Like
vibes, and you know with us here for sure, you're going to be seeing different takes of our camera comparisons
Let's
against
go.
Apple and
Let's
Samsung.
go.
And then for me, you know me, I'm going to be busting a lot of sleepless nights with battery, charging, speed, camera, live streams, normal reviews.
I'm making them cinematic.
Yeah, bro, you got you for unnecessarily, but it has to be done.
you at IFA, right?
Yeah. All booked up already. All booked up. I just need to do my press badge, but that doesn't take long. But all booked up. I'll be there from the Tuesday to the Saturday, bro. So
I'm there 3rd to the 6th.
Yeah, 3rd to the 7th for me. So 3rd will be Tuesday, 7th would be Saturday. I think Acer are the ones taking me this time around, and then I just extend and then just stay with I think Honor and a couple of the other guys as well and just crash. So you know the vibes, bro. Berlin next month.
Let's go.
Let's
Anyway,
go. People,
guys,
thank you for tuning in, man.
Hanging. Man, thanks for hanging out. This was impromptu as well. There was no.
This was impromptu. So if you want to see more of these, but actually organized, I promise you, if this is impromptu and it looks this good in terms of the 4K quality, the sound being decent, give us time and we'll make this like a proper regular thing.
I thought we'll do one. We'll try and do one for the Apple event.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We'll do one for that.
We'll
then I'll have my setup
properly. We'll coordinate that
I'll have my setup properly.
Yeah. This is good stuff, man. So guys, we much appreciate it, man. Hope you're all good. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Streaming. And stream. Yeah, so you can end stream on your side, bro.
All right, let me
control room.
On YouTube side?
Yeah, on YouTube side, you should see it say end stream on the top right where you went go live as well on the control room.
With me. Oh yeah, end stream.